Hello everyone. Welcome to this video. You're welcome. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to stay profitable trading the financial market, even if you are a total newbie with little or no knowledge in trading, or you are already a trader, alright, but you find yourself struggling to make consistent profits in trading. Alright, so probably you got to this video because you have so much interest in trading. You want to learn this skill of trading. You want to know how to make profit in trading and how to reduce your losses. Alright, so now in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do all of this stuff. Alright, so stay intact. So now, before we get started, I would like you to imagine, like, just check within yourself. Imagine, what would this thing really do for you? What's the value of learning this skill right now to you? What will you gain from it? What do you really want from it? Why do you want to study this stuff? Why do you want to know a lot about trading? Alright, where do you find yourself? Probably once you've learned all this stuff, now where do you find yourself in the next couple of months? Probably you say 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, or a year. Where do you see yourself heading to? Alright, so once you're done with that, now I want you to imagine something real quick. Just this particular one, I want you to imagine. Just imagine seeing yourself now making $10 for 20 days, 20 days in a month consistently. Making $10 for 20 days in a month consistently. That's $200, which right now is around 150,000 naira, just from your phone. How nice would that be for you? What can 150,000 do for you in your current stage now? Or probably you're making $100 for 12 days, just 12 days in a month consistently as well. Now that's $1,200 you've made for a month. Alright, that's 900,000 naira. Cool cash from just your phone, from just trading. Alright, now imagine as well you get to a stage where you start making $1,000 for just 5 days. You don't need to stress yourself throughout the whole days of the month. Just 5 days consistently every month. That is $5,000 every single month. That's what you're bagging. That is 3.75 million naira every month. Alright, now every month, now check yourself in a year calculating this stuff, or let's just say 10 months in a year. For 150,000 naira, you see yourself making 1.5 million naira, which definitely you will increase because you still be making more profit as well. Or 900,000 naira, 10 months a day, 10 months a year rather, that's 9 million naira. Cool cash. 3.75 million naira, that's 30 million naira. Alright, cool cash. Oh, sorry, 37 million naira, 500,000. Very sweet, very exciting. Alright, so let's get started then. Now, it doesn't matter if you are totally new to this thing and have no or little knowledge in trading, or you have not touched this kind of money before. Probably you feel that I've not touched this kind of money before. Am I sure I can do this? It doesn't matter. You will be able to learn how to do this stuff as well. Alright, doesn't matter as well if you have been blowing your account in the past. You kept on blowing your account, losing a lot of money, and have tried everything you know, but still no progress. Alright, or doesn't matter if the only gadget you have is your smartphone, either your Android phone or your iPhone. Whichever phone you have, as long as you have a smartphone, this you are good to go as well. It doesn't also matter if you have self-limiting doubts. You have self-limiting doubts that okay, you cannot have such amount of money or make such amounts. You're like, am I sure I can really make 150,000 naira a month? Am I really capable of that and all of that? It doesn't matter of your self-limiting doubts. Probably you feel that it's going to be a scam, that it's not possible to make a huge amount of money in a month. Well, as long as you remove these doubts one side, then you are good to go as well. So now let's get started. Now the best part is, after this training, you would know exactly why 90% of traders, probably you are part of this 90%, or you have someone that is part of this 90%, or you've seen news around it. You get to know why 90% of traders keep on losing more money to the market than they make, and you learn what to do immediately to allow you bag massive profits from trading and minimizing losses in trading. Alright, you get to maximize your profits and minimize your losses. You get to know what to do exactly so that you can reduce these losses you make and aim for higher stuff, higher profit as well. Alright, and the best part is that this will work for sure. It will work for sure. It has been tested. I did it, and it has also been tested as well. Alright, so let's get started. Now the big question now is, if it was this easy, then why are lots of traders struggling out there with staying profitable in trading financial markets? Yeah, if it was this easy, why are a lot of people still struggling? Now the truth is, a lot of people are still struggling because they lack the knowledge of simple things. They keep on doing the complex things. They keep on doing things that do not work. And no matter how many years or how hard they've tried or how much they've put in, as long as they keep doing things that don't work, things that are wrong as well, they cannot get good results. Alright, that's why it is called the wrong things. They have to know these right things. Right, and the hint here is that it's not about how long or how hard they have been doing it. It's about simply doing the right things that work. If you are doing the right thing that work, you're going to cash massive from the market. If you are doing, probably you have this particular skill and it's making you 10,000 naira every day, all you have to do is just multiply your effort on that stuff, because you found out that this stuff works. It's giving me 10,000 naira every day. So you just have to multiply your effort on that one thing as well. Simple things, not complex. They are simple things. All right. So now in this training, what I'll be showing you, what you'll be learning in this training basically is, number one, the 3 reasons why 90% of traders are struggling, like they're really struggling in trading and keep losing massive amounts of money and win only peanuts. Imagine yourself losing $500 and you're just winning $50. So you've literally lost times 10 of the profit you made, which is very, very disheartening. It's very, very sad as well. So you get to know why these traders keep doing this stuff, and if you find yourself in this position, you get to see why you are not making those profits, why you are making less profits and you're losing more money. And number two reason, second reason will actually surprise you. Yeah, because something that really surprised me as well, and it's going to surprise you as well. Secondly, the 3 very simple but hidden strategies. They are simple, but it's hidden, because if everybody knows this stuff, everybody will make profits. That's why it's hidden, so that only those that know it make the most of it. So you get to know these 3 simple but hidden strategies that 10% of traders keep doing to keep their profits rolling in, and they minimize their losses. Their profits keep coming in every day, every week, every month, every year, for a lifetime, because they are doing 3 simple things. Very simple, because that's what really works. Simple things are the things that work, not complex things. Alright. Thirdly, you get to learn what to do immediately to start bagging those profits, like the top traders do. Like these profitable traders get to know what is happening and how to start immediately without wasting time, so you can bag those profits as well on the long run and minimize your losses as well. Then lastly, at the end of this video, at the end of this training, there is a special offer for those who stick to the end. Only those who stick to the end. Alright, so see you at the end. Now, stay to the end and you get to see how to be a member of the Grandmasters community and learn top-notch trading skills. Yeah, you get to learn top-notch trading skills, trading strategies, and other things that come with trading as well, for only those who stay to the end. So see you at the end. Now probably you have this question in your mind that, who is this guy, who am I, how do I know all of this stuff that I'm telling you right now? How do I know it? Can you really, is this another scam you've been watching? Is this another random video you've been watching? Well, you get to know in this video as well. So now I would like to introduce myself first of all. Now, my name is Emeka Obinabo Ogolie, founder and owner of the Grandmasters community, with over 200 of my students in it. Over 200 of my students in it, bagging a lot of profit from what I have shared for them, which I'll be sharing in this video as well. So if you are interested and you are really excited to know what this stuff is, then you don't want to miss any detail in this video. Alright? And well, the Grandmasters community, I have been able to produce and train profitable traders, bagging massively from the market. You can see these are some proofs, some examples of the profits that they make, if not every day, at least 3 days a week, basically. So these are some of the profits, alright, some of the examples. So now, are you ready and excited now? Like, you ready now to listen, to know this stuff that works and how you can implement it? Well, if you're ready, then let's get started. Alright, so now, first things first, you must know that there are just 3 reasons why a lot of traders find it hard or impossible to be profitable, and they find it hard to bag massive amounts in this scale of trading, thereby making them lose way more than they profit. Right, just 3 reasons, and it's going to shock you. 3 reasons that covers everything else. Right, and they are totally doing it wrongly. Like, they are doing it so wrongly, and they keep on doing it and they keep on doing it, expecting different results. But the truth is, if you keep on doing the wrong things 20 times, 30 times, 50 times, you will keep on getting wrong results. You can't change it. Alright, so let's get started. But first, you must know there is a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion out there on what to do to get results. A lot of people with their own different ideas and all of that. Alright, so you get to learn about how to analyze and place trades, but nobody, alright, a lot of confusion out there. They get to teach you how to analyze, how to place trades, but none of them really tell you, or none of them really teaches you how to be profitable, the step-by-step guaranteed way of being profitable, which is the main reason why you want to learn trading. You want to make a lot of money from trading. You want to be financially free. You want to see your money working for you. You want to be able to multiply your money. Alright, but nobody teaches how to do it, the step-by-step process. Alright, just a lot of noise and confusing lessons out there that only leave you even more confused. And that's all the truth about it. Lots of confusing videos out there, which I do see at times, and I'm like, wow, people are really losing it in trading as well. Alright, but now note, the things that gives results are very simple. Don't complicate it, because once you do, you won't get results. There are no two ways about it. If you complicate the process, you are not going to get results. That's the short thing. Imagine you want to make probably you want to make a pot of soup, or you want to make rice. Now you want to cook rice, and they tell you, do this step 1, step 2, step 3, and you went to invent step 10 from nowhere before step 2. You've complicated the whole stuff and you won't get the result you're looking for. Right, following these simple things, don't complicate it. Simple things are what brings out results. Right, so now we're going to start with the 3 myths which has caused lots of traders to make more losses than their wins. They've made a lot of losses than their wins because of these 3 myths. Myths are more like false beliefs. I call them myths because it's kind of a belief that has entered many traders' mind. It's what's on every trader's mind, especially those who just come in or those who are still new to the game, basically. Alright? So now, the first myth is the more trade you enter, the more money you make. This is what most people believe, that they need to enter lots of trade before they can make lots of money, which is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Second one is they focus on just how to analyze the market and forget about the two very important part of trading, which is your risk management and your trading psychology. They rush to the analysis part and focus on just analysis instead of focusing on the main things that work. Alright? Then the third myth, that is they select capital over knowledge. They select or focus their mind on making money over acquiring the skill first. Alright? You cannot cheat the process. That's one thing about trading. So if you're always looking for making the money quickly, you're going to lose massively because you've not learned the stuff well. It's only when you have the skill that you can make the most out of trading. If you don't have the skill, you're going to lose massively. Alright? Now, before we get into that, I just want you guys to look at these two different scenarios which I passed through. This is a scenario that I went through personally, and it's a common scenario because that's what most, if not all people, if not all traders are passing through this. It's something that most traders are going through as well. Right? So just check out these scenarios. Now, the first scenario is basically me when I started my trading journey. This was when I started my trading journey of that. Literally, the first scenario is where I started from as well. My starting point. Now, I got it all wrong. Yeah, that's the first thing you should know, is that I got it all wrong. Now, what are things I got wrong? Let's look at them. First of all, I was taking as much as 10 trades almost every day and found myself always giving back to the market even more than the little profit I made. Was always entering trades every day, 10 trades, 20 trades, 15 trades, 12 trades, 9 trades every day, because I was focused on the quantity instead of quality, basically. Alright? Then secondly, I kept on wasting more time watching more videos on YouTube and how to analyze the market, because I kept on doubting all my strategies and refused to focus on the most important parts, which is your risk management skills and your psychology. Yeah, I was focused on risk management and psychology. I was focused on analysis, watching more videos on how to analyze the market, learning different strategies instead of focusing on the important ones, which was your risk management and your psychology as well, trading psychology. Thirdly, then I got to the point when I was thinking, just random thoughts kept on coming, that I needed more capital before I could benefit from this, and directed my focus on capital instead of learning the stuff. Instead of choosing knowledge first, I was focused on gathering more capital because I felt that that would make me more money, instead of me learning how to do this stuff first before thinking of the capital. Alright? Then at this point, I was so confused, frustrated, and was almost giving up on this trading journey due to the process I kept on making, due to the losses I kept on making every time. Kept on making losses over and over, and got to the point I was like, guy, it's over. Why am I still doing this stuff? Like, I need to give up and all of that, which probably some of you who are watching this video have actually done, but decided to come back, or you've had that thought that, guy, this trading is not for me. Alright? That's not really true. Okay? Now, all of this cost me a lot of things. All of these wrong things I was doing cost me a lot of things. The first one was the time. I kept on wasting my time doing the wrong thing, learning different kinds of strategies which weren't necessary, and kept on losing. spent my time on learning things that were not the main thing. I kept basically learning the wrong things, the wrong ideas. That's just it. I wasted my time learning the wrong things because it was not giving me profit. It was just making me lose more. Secondly, the money I lost, which is the main effect of it. Alright, that's a lot of money I kept on losing most of the times due to over trading and not having good risk management skills. Instead, was focused on analysis, analyzing, learning different strategies. That was where my focus was on, instead of the important part, which is risk management and psychology. And the truth is, in trading, what most people don't know, or what most newbies don't know, is that trading is comprises of analysis, risk management and psychology. Your analysis is just 20%, which people don't know, and that's what most people focus on. That's what they believe, that analysis is the main thing, which is not true. Analysis is basically 20%. Your risk management skills is 30%, and your trading psychology is 50%. How you see trading will affect your action. How you take these actions now will now affect the profit you make. Analysis is just like a direction. Alright, so this is something I was focusing on, just analysis instead of focusing on my risk management skills and psychology. Now, thirdly, the third thing it cost me is my mental health. Yeah, that the feeling of losing money every time always got to me, giving me self-doubt that I could not do it anymore. The deep thoughts that kept bringing me down, like, the feeling when you lose money that you won't feel comfortable. Nobody ever really feels comfortable in losing money. Now imagine you losing it consistently instead of making profit. So this mental health, different thoughts came to me, depressing thoughts as well. But well, now compare all of this to when I discovered the secrets the hard way. That's me starting out the wrong way, and when I got to get the real stuff, the real juice, the real secrets, man. Now the first one was that I started looking out for only quality trade. This was after I had figured out what works basically. Started looking out for only quality trades instead of focusing on the number of trades I entered. So I wasn't dealing with quantity now, I was dealing with quality. Secondly, I decided to stick with one trading strategy, just one, not two, not three, just one trading strategy, which I put more focus, one trading strategy, while I was focused on the risk management skills. So I channeled my energy from learning analysis every time to learning my risk management and psychology, which was where the main result came out from. Thirdly, I took out 3 months for serious focus on learning about trading, after which I grew my portfolio from $50 to $1,000 in the first month, after the full-time focus of my training, of my learning and all of that. And the truth is, when I actually flipped this stuff, I didn't even know. I was not conscious about it. Right? It's not something that I was just doing because I was just practicing my risk management skills and all other things, and I kept on seeing more results than profit. Then all of a sudden I was able to know that okay, I made around, it's more than $1,000. I think 1,200 or so. Alright, so, and I was not conscious about it, but it happened because I actually was more focused on the learning aspects than the capital aspects. Alright, now just a random question: what's the difference between these two phases I went through initially, from not knowing anything to finding out the simple things that the top traders use every time of their lives? Now you'll be able to answer this by yourself, and you notice now that the complex process never works. It never worked for me, and it never works at all. Not just for me. Probably you find yourself doing the same things over and over. It's not working for you. That is because complex things don't work. They don't work. It's as simple as that. All right. And let's focus on the myth now. These myths are more like your reasons as well. First myth: the quantity of trades determines the profit you make. This is a wrong belief. This is a wrong belief that always enters the minds of lots of traders out there. It's a normal thing. It just automatically comes into your mind, probably from the videos you watch, or from the things you hear, or from the mindset you already have that the more work you, the more probably you go for a 9 to 5 job, and you get to hear that okay, they are paying 20,000 naira per 2 hours or per hour. Basically, you want to spend more hours. That's just the truth. You want to spend more hours so that you can increase your profits. But that's not the same thing with trading. That's not the same thing with trading. Trading is more about the quality of that trade. Quality of a trade is actually what matters, and not the quantity of trades you take. That's for myth one. For myth two now: the more strategies you know how to use to analyze, the more profitable you become. This is another wrong belief. Now, it's not about strategies, like I said, it's about risk management and psychology. So, focusing on just one profitable strategy is enough for you. Then you that's basically channel your energy on the risk management and psychology, which determines and produces results. That's just the truth. Because it's from these risk management skills that you get to know, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do when I'm in this trade, this is what I'm not supposed to do when I'm in this trade. Instead of just randomly entering trades with anyhow amount without having these step by step processes to guide you. Alright? Now the third one is capital over knowledge. People want to people rush in to make money. They don't want to know the stuff, they just want to make the money. They don't want to learn the skill, which never works. Like I said before, you cannot cheat the process. The process cannot be cheated. You must learn it first. If you try and skip or cheat the process, you're going to learn a very hard lesson, which the market will personally teach you. That is basically losing a lot of money. Alright? Now you need to know that you need to know this: knowledge first before capital is the key to making a lot of cash from trading, and it lasts for a lifetime. Once you have the knowledge, and it lasts for a lifetime. Basically, imagine having a skill. Notice, when you have a skill, you know this stuff. If you sleep, you wake up, know that this is how you're supposed to do it. You find out that it stays with you for a lifetime. And for the skill to stay with you for a lifetime, that means you'll be able to use this skill on and on and on and on, and keep on printing and making money. No limit, because the skill is already in you. You already know it. That's why you need to have the knowledge first before you think of capital. And that's the only way you can make a lot of profits, a lot of massive profits from trading. There's no doubt about it. Alright? So now, in hindsight, like I said, I also made those exact same mistakes when I started as well. First one was always entering as much trades as possible without waiting to check for the quality of trades, because I had the mindset that the more trades I entered, the more profit I made. I already had this belief that this is how it works. Secondly, spent a whole lot of time trying to learn as many strategies as possible so that I could implement, but only found out that I only kept on complicating my charts and confusing myself. Imagine learning 50 strategies and you're using these 50 strategies bam at once inside one chart. You get confused because there's a lot of lines and rectangles and shapes on your chart, so you don't know where to take your entries from and where to take your profits from as well. So this is actually what causes the confusion as well. Thirdly, I kept on blowing my account to the market because I was focused on a lot of wrong stuff, which kept giving me bad results. Then finally, I was able to figure out the things that worked, and ever since then, well, it's been more profit than losses ever since. And it's not something that it's something that happened to me, but it's something that will also happen to everybody. Once you find out these simple things, there's no limit anymore to what you can make. You just keep on, as a side effect, you keep on making figures, keep on bagging figures. Today you can make $100, tomorrow you can make $200. At the age of a certain, you can reach a stage where probably you're just making $10 in a day. You up your game, you're making 20, $40 a day, $50, $100 a day. Before you know it, you get to $1,000 a day. Before you get to $10,000 a day. It's a process. It works. There's no limit to what you can make from trading, but you need to know the right things that work out well before you can make these profits. All right, so now you need to know this: most people will never be profitable in trading. It's not Is a fact. Basically, they will never be profitable in trading the financial market, no matter how much they put in or how hard they work, because of simple things they don't know. Once you don't know it, you don't know it, and you keep on doing the hard stuff, the complex stuff, and keep on losing money. The financial market rather, they are very wide, and there are millions of money dashers. I call them money dashers. These are people who lose money. Basically, there are millions of money dashers out there who keep on losing their money. That is, they keep on dashing money to the market. And then the 10% who have mastered this skill already get to keep bagging this profit from those who lose it. It's more like a saying that goes like this: your loss is somebody's gain. When you lose, somebody is gaining from your losses. That's just it. So you don't want to keep on dashing money. You want to make money from trading. That's why you want to learn it at first, right? So you want to know how to make the most of it instead of learning how to dash the most of it. Alright? If you want to do charity, you can do charity to direct people you can see instead of just giving to the market, something you don't really plan for as well. Then secondly, these 10% don't even do much, and they are not just consistent, but they are consistent on the right things that work. It's this simple. Lastly, you are watching this video for a reason. I call it God's grace, the grace of God. Alright? That means you are destined to make a whole lot for yourself. There are millions of people out there, but you are able to watch this particular video. That's basically the grace of God, because we are destined to make a lot of money. And come on, experience your financial freedom. Be free finally from all these financial issues. Financial freedom says that you can easily afford that particular lifestyle you have in your mindset. You can easily get that thing you want to buy without having to check for price, because you know that you have a skill and you have the money to afford it. Right? So after figuring out all of this, I had to test it, and I decided to share this with 5 of my friends basically. So after figuring out all of this stuff, I decided to share with 5 of my friends, because something that I love sharing what I know, something that gives me profit. I like to share it out there so that people can also make this profit as well. Alright? So I decided to share these same stuff I know as a test. 3 simple things like I said. First one, I show them how to look for quality trades and trade only these quality trades every time. Secondly, I gave them one particular strategy to use and gave them this focus, that is focus more on their risk management skills, the way I did as well, and this trading psychology, which actually produced lasting results for them, and it still produces results up to now. Thirdly, I told them and gave them a minimum of 3 months to focus on learning the skill first before focusing on making money from it. Three simple things. Very simple. Simple, simple, simple. No complex thing about it. Alright? And here are some of the results. You can see it. We have Kings in the first picture, and in the second picture as well, where he made 402% and 705% basically from the crypto markets. And Chizitera as well, who also practice what I told him as well. All these people are basically my friends as well, who I decided to share this stuff that worked for me, and it really worked for them as well. Now, more results, more results, more results. You can see Isaac, who bagged $200 from the forex markets in the morning, literally in the morning, like no stress. Just woke up, entered market, and made $200. That's around 150k just in the morning because of things that I taught them and how to look for quality trades. Alright, so now, like I said before, I've been saying here, keep it very simple. First one, look for quality trades and trade only quality setups. Second one, use only one strategy and focus more on risk management. Third one, give yourself a time. Give yourself time gap to focus on learning first before focusing on making money from it. Focus on the learning aspect first. You make opportunities don't need to finish in trading. There are massive opportunities there. All you have to do is learn it, learn how to enter these opportunities, learn how to take advantage of these opportunities, and make some cool cash for yourself. It's that simple. Three steps, three very simple steps, not complicated. Alright? So now, I want to show you how to deeply do these three simple things. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting. Me showing you this stuff that actually works for the likes of Kings and Chizitere and Isaac, all of them basically. So I would like to show you this stuff as well. I'd like to show you these three simple things, how to do them. Alright, doing it by yourself, so that you don't have to keep losing more, don't have to keep making more losses than your wins due to focusing on quantity instead of quality. Alright, second one, so that you don't go through series of mental stress, overthinking and doubting yourself if trading is for you or not. Keep on doubting that this trading thing is not for me and all of that. It's for you. You just don't know the right thing to do. Alright? Then thirdly, you get to save yourself the time of trial and error and just go straight to the right things that work. Go straight to the right things that work and channel your energy there instead of focusing on different things that you're just trying this thing, no work, try this one, it no work. Where you can actually have what really works and you just focus your energy on that. Alright? So now, the return on investment to implement what you will learn. First one, you can use this knowledge, this skill to grow your portfolio and watch yourself go from nobody to somebody. You can watch yourself go from middle class to high class, high level. You can watch yourself go from any stage to an a higher level basically. That's just the truth. Imagine now you have this skill now and you can grow your account from $20 to $200 in a month. Before you know it, you go $200 to $500, $200 to $1,000, and you keep on growing it and growing it. You see that you are making more cash for yourself every month, every day, every week, just with your phone. That's the cool part about it, and people don't even need to know about it. Alright? You can even make more. This is just an example. You can make more. Secondly, you can use this knowledge to apply for prop firm funded accounts. These are literally companies that fund capitals, that give capitals for those traders who don't have um, those massive capitals, right? But you have to pass their test, and there's no way you're going to pass their test if you don't know how to trade. Knowing how to trade goes beyond just analyzing. That's just the truth. So you need to know, you need to have the full package. Then thirdly, you get to manage people's portfolio and get paid certain commissions for doing that. These are for those people out there who don't want to trade, or who don't really fancy trading, but they can actually give you a certain amount of money for you to trade for them, and you multiply this amount for them and you get your commission. I give an example here. Imagine growing a $200 account to $800. That means you made $600 profit. Alright, you probably, the person gives you a 50-50 commission. That's $300. That's 200k, 200 plus k for you. So there are lots of opportunities out there, but you have to learn it first. Learn it first and the opportunities will come knocking on your door. That is a certain thing. Alright, so now, would you like to get a comprehensive in-depth breakdown on how to do everything you have learned in this video? Would you like that? Well, if something you like, then here it goes. I'm introducing you to the High Profit Trading Academy, a 3-step made easy code to bargain profit consistently. This is academy that I own basically, and I run it. Alright, now what will you be learning in the academy, the HPT academy? Now, first of all, you'll be learning introduction to crypto futures market. That's basically futures trading and forex markets. Basically, you get to know all the things about them, simple things, knowing simple terminologies in these two financial markets and how to use their platforms to trade effectively. Now, this is worth 10,000 now. Secondly, you get to learn the hedge fund technical analysis. Basically, how to analyze the market like top traders, like the big boys, like the big traders, and trade like the heavyweights. When I say heavyweights, I mean hedge fund people. These are people that have massive amount to trade. These are people that trade with as much as $1 million, $2 million, $200 million, and so on and so forth. You get to learn how to trade like these heavyweights. Alright, once you learn how to trade like them, you definitely make money like them, both in the forex market and the crypto market. Now, this is worth 50,000 naira. Thirdly, you learn your risk management skills, how to manage your risks when entering any trade in order to minimize your losses and maximize your profits. Alright, you will definitely make losses in trading. I'm not going to tell you that you're not going to make any loss at all. No, you're going to make losses, but risk management helps you. It gives you more buying power, more trading power. You're able to learn how to use little to aim higher, how to manage your risk basically. Alright, which is worth 50,000 naira as well. Also, you'll be learning your trading psychology. That is the right mindset you should always have before you enter a market, during the trade, and after a trade you enter. Alright, the kind of mindset you should have every time being a trader. It's very simple, very straightforward. This is worth 50,000 naira. Lastly, you get to learn account management jobs. That's basically how to get people who will pay massive commissions just to handle and grow their portfolio for them. You get these people who will actually pay you high for you growing their account, for you growing their money, for you multiplying their money. Because the truth is, people, if you can multiply somebody's money, definitely that person is going to give you that money to multiply. That's why it's called an investment. Alright, so you learn how to get these jobs. Now, the total worth on this page of this academy is 210,000 naira. But wait, that's not all. There's still more. You also get access to 3 to 5 futures and forex daily signals. But no, this is not an entitlement. You're not entitled to this. It's more like, as you are learning, you are earning at the same time. That's just what it's all about. You're not entitled to these signals. Alright, now these signals are worth 30,000 naira. Take note of that. You also have access to the grandmasters community, where you trade with top students of mine and top-notch traders who are already experienced, who are already doing massive in the market. You get to trade with them, get to relate with them, not just trading with them, but you get to see and hear their experience, so that you can actually relate with them and know that whatever you're experiencing, somebody else must have experienced it in the community as well. Now this community is worth 60,000 naira. Yeah, so now the total worth plus this 210 plus 30,000 plus 60,000 is 300,000 naira. Yeah, so now, are you ready to get your hands on this opportunity? And it doesn't matter whether you have limitations, whatever limitations you think would stop you from making money from this. Maybe you feel that you're a newbie, you cannot do it, it's too complicated. That's not an issue. Or you feel you just have your smartphone, be it your iPhone or your Android phone, and you feel that you cannot achieve trading the financial market, or cannot achieve anything from this. This is a limitation you need to remove from your mind. Or you feel that you have little capital, and because you have little capital, you are destined not to make a lot. That's a lie. You can still make a lot from trading. Or you are on a losing streak. Probably you've watched videos elsewhere, everywhere, YouTube videos everywhere, and you still find yourself losing and losing and losing. Well, this is also for you. Or you have self-limiting beliefs. You believe that, okay, as a 20-year-old, I cannot earn more than 50,000 naira. It's too much for me. That's, you are limiting yourself to what you can actually gain. You can gain more than 150k sef. There's massive opportunities in trading financial markets and so on. So now, here are some of my students every they are bagging a lot every week rather. And these are people who started from little, for sure. These are not people that were just born into money. No, most of them started from the scratch, started from middle age. Some of them started from below middle age, and they are doing well for themselves. You can see the first person, that's King. He made $71. That's 50k. You can see the second person made $51. That's around 35k plus. And you can see the next person, that is Mohammed, basically, who made $100. That's basically took his account from $10 to $110. That is $100 profit, which is 75k currently. And still more. You can see here, Emeka here, his name is not here though, made $177.9 in one trade, not two trades, a single trade. And you can see on the other side, $31 basically from trading financial markets in one trade. It's not something that they had to do for the whole month in a single trade, but they had to go through process, they had to go through learning. Alright, so it's something you can achieve. So now, how do you get into the academy? Probably you're asking that question now. The total value is 300,000 naira, as you know. But now I want you to imagine something, because I know that with 300,000 naira you panicking that, okay, it's kind of much. But I just want you to imagine this again. Now, imagine if, even as a total newbie or intermediate trader, you follow the instructions and guides in the academy, and you are able to consistently make $20 profit for 30 days. That is 20 times 30, that's $600. $600 now times your currency you are using. Let's use Nigeria now, for example. That's 600 times 750. That's around more than 420,000 naira every month. Every month you keep it consistently, or a minimum of 300,000 naira every month. Alright, or you're making $100 consistently for just 6 days a month. that's $600 as well. You can decide to go higher. You can decide to make $100 for 20 days in a month. That's $2,000. No limit. There's no limit to what you can make from trading, right? There are some people who make $1,000 a day, some people make $1,000 a month, some people make $1,000 a week. So there's no limit. Some people make $10,000 in a single trade. They can do it 2 times in a month and they've bagged $20,000. Alright? So now it's an investment that pays for itself for a lifetime. Once you have the skill, it sticks with you forever. It doesn't leave you. You can easily make money at any stage. If somebody comes to you now and swipes all your money from your bank account, you can decide to start afresh and gain that money back. That's why having a skill is very important. Alright? So now, today's price is 40,000 now. I know you guys would have been panicking by now that 300,000 is too small. So now today's price is 40,000 now, and it's because of I want this stuff to really go into as much people's hands as possible so that they can elevate, basically stop losing their money to the market, or those who have not started, they can get to jump these trial and errors and start implementing on what works. Alright, so today's price is 40,000 naira, but that's not all. There's a special offer for just the first 30 people, and we are off. You get to pay 20,000 naira now, get into the academy, have access to all the content in the academy, use the knowledge, and once you are done, you pay the rest when you have made at least $200 profit. That's 140k, which is massive amount of money, basically. So I'm giving you this whole full package. Go and test it, go and use it, make results, then you can pay the rest, basically. But this offer is just for the first 30 people, and you will still get access to the academy for a lifetime. Everything just for you for a lifetime as well. Alright, now the truth is you have two options after watching this video. That's just the truth, the hard truth. Option 1, you can either close this page, miss this special offer, never find out how these 3 secrets are being used. Alright, and you keep doing whatever you've been doing which has not been working before. It has not been working for you. Keep on doing it and doing it and doing it, hoping for better results. Or option 2, which I'm sure a lot of smart people will really take, grab the special offer, cut off all the trial and error, and just go straight to what works immediately. Then start bagging profits from the market, which you deserve, and experience the financial freedom at its peak. Like, I've not seen anything that gives freedom more than trading. That's just the truth. Freedom is I can't explain it. Alright, so now 20,000 to me is little compared to the returns we get for a lifetime. That's just the truth. Probably you are having this mind that, okay, what's going through your mind is you can use 20,000 to buy clothes, or you can use it to buy other things, alright, for yourself. But as you know, these clothes will definitely fade off. It will surely fade off one day. Alright, so why spend your money on something that will fade off when you can invest that same 20,000 in a skill that will keep generating tenfold of how much you paid, basically more than tenfold, more than 20fold. You keep generating every day, which you can use to buy as many clothes as possible, as many whatever as possible you want, and just have the freedom at its peak. Alright, so now remember, today's price is 20,000 naira for just the first 30 people, basically. After which the price increases to 40k immediately. Alright, so if you would like to buy it now, basically you can actually either meet the person who shared this video to you, Me, the person who shares the video to you, they'll give you the procedures on how to get into the academy and all of that. Alright, so now, bonus for those who pay immediately after the webinar. Yeah, after I watch the webinar, if you make payment immediately, you get access to 2 ebooks on risk management and technical analysis, so that you can start implementing once you are inside. And you also have access to our live sessions for the week. Weekly live sessions, you are going to have access to it, where it's more like an inner circle, where we analyze charts for the next week and just have some random conversations as well. Alright, so these are for those who pay immediately after the webinar. Now, see you guys in the academy, because, well, it's going to be a massive printing. Alright, and a lot of people are printing already inside the academy. So see you guys in the academy, printing alongside with the grandmasters. But before that, I would like to have a recap of what you stand to gain. Basically, you stand to gain a 300,000 naira worth of content. That's the first thing. You stand to get it for just 40,000 naira. Then for the first 30 people who will pay 20,000 naira first hand, practice this stuff, make your profit, come back and pay the rest for just the first 30 people. Alright, you get this content, you get access to a lot of things, you get access to the community, you get access to signals and all of that. Alright, so see you guys in the academy. If you want to get the course, as I said before, you can either meet whoever sent this video to you, who sent this link to this video to you, or if you got from me directly, just send me a DM and you get to know the procedures. See you in the academy and the community, printing alongside with the grandmasters, and have a good day or night. Bye.